no slumping, get the beats bumping. Get up and keep the party jumping. No slumping, get the beats bumping. Get up and keep the party jumping. No slumping, get the beats bumping. Get up and keep the party jumping. No slumping, get up and keep the party jumping. It's like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all. We're gonna give you what you came here for. You're gonna get their blood pumping. Put the boogie in your body, let's party.
Hello, it is time once again for the Deltarune. It's time for the Lore-Thru. This is going to be the most thorough playthrough of Deltarune I have ever done. Hello. I even made a new model for this. Anyways, I'm going to turn that off, turn this on. So, I decided I'm doing a completely fresh version of Deltarune. Because I don't think this gets talked about enough. I know that, like, pretty much everybody knows about this by now, that this is how the game starts when you very first boot it up. But I felt like it was important to include because the implications of this game being a game, it's the whole, the device theory, essentially, that this game is just us connecting to this device that allows us to interact with this world. We are just as a part of this as anybody else. So, that would kind of make their universe real, but not. Hold on, I have to actually click on the game to get it to do things right. There we go. Yeah, there's some interesting stuff that you get from this screen. Like, if you have save files for this screen, and you can delete them, and because in Survey Program, it was just this. So, you get a lot of dialogue text, and all of it is very Gaster-coded. It's in that same all-caps text. It's in the way that he speaks. There's one where, like, if you go to erase one of them and back out of it, instead of erasing it over and over and over again, eventually you'll get the very, very interesting line. Yeah, his famous phrase. It's crazy how much there is to talk about on just the first screen alone. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I can't delay it. We are going to be far more thorough this time. Are you there? Are we connected? Excellent. Ooh. Truly excellent. Move this just a little bit closer. Now, we may begin. First, you must create a vessel. Select the head that you prefer. Kind of always liked this one. That or like the one to the right of it. Torso. Yeah. Is there actually any difference in these? I don't think there is other than that. This is your body. Do you accept it? Excellent. You have created a wonderful form. Now, let us shape its mind as your own. What is its favorite food? I still love pain. That is spicy. That's what that is. That's what that means. Spicy is just pain. All right? Fight me. I'm gonna go with sweet. What is your favorite blood type? Well, mine is not on here, so I guess I will just go with AB. I don't know, 2 letters. What color does it like most? The context of Chapter 5, in which cyan, aqua, this right here is interesting because what is there actually something here, or am I just overthinking it? Because is Chris the vessel but who became their own person? Or is something going on? I don't know. But if I don't know, somebody else might be able to come up with something. That's the point of this footage. I want to have kind of a visual archive of this entire game. A thorough walking through, my immediate thoughts on the matter, and giving me a way to look back at it, to kind of think back on things, and maybe be able to come up with something that we don't know already. That is kind of the point of all this, is I'm here to learn. I'm here to figure this out. I'm going to look at every corner of this game and rip answers from it that I can find. I'm going to just go with red. I don't think it really matters that much, but it might. My original thoughts on this is that we were making a boss fight. That this is going to come up somehow, because the game does save what your choices are here. They are stored here. Why would the game store this if it was just going to discard it? And I'm thinking maybe there is something to that. That maybe we are building a boss fight for later that will be modulated based off of our choices here. Because now, all 4 of those colors that we saw before are colors that we have not used, actually. No, we have not gotten a cyan soul color. That is interesting. What would that even be? It kind of makes me think that fight is picking a soul color that's going to happen during its big attack, maybe. If this is a boss fight like I think it's going to be. Voice. Wait a minute. We did have voice controls before. Bravery. Yeah, these... I feel like I'm picking attacks. Because, like, this could bring up, like, the mic attack. You know, the one where you're talking to the microphone to make it do things. Or this is Orange's attacks. This right here... I don't know which one would this one be. Oh, I should have been picking based off of that. No, I'm thinking we are building a boss fight here. Now that I'm thinking about that, because this would just be green, right? Ooh. Picking voice is going to be funny. I'm hoping. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to pick Hope because here. You know, if I'm gonna answer honestly, in actuality, I guess it would be fear. I fear that this vessel is going to fight us. Or that we're going to have to destroy it. Or something. Yeah. Acknowledge the possibility of pain and seizure. Yep, that's your seizure warning. Deltarune. Understood. Name your vessel. What if I just name it Chris? An interesting coincidence. And what about the creator? Why is that an interesting coincidence? Because, yeah, I get it. Chris is the name of the actual character we will be controlling. And I'm going to try and be nice to Chris this time, okay? I'm not going to be selfish about it, but I am also here to learn all the lore, so we're probably going to be reloading a lot of things to see all of the branching paths and see what happens. But why would he be saying it's an interesting coincidence? Unless he kind of knows either A, there's already somebody named Chris and that's all that's really a reference to, or he knows we're about to get sideswiped and, you know, turned into Chris. I don't know. Because if it is the latter of the two, and it's that he knows you are about to get sideswiped, what are the implications of that? Because who... Well, give me a second. I'll show you. Because when we finish this... Excellent. Truly excellent. Thank you for your time, your answers, your wonderful creation. This is a different person. And we don't know who this is, I don't think. It's especially more clear in the Japanese version, where the person quite literally is speaking differently, which is how they denote that it's a different person talking in that, rather than just using font. So we know for a fact it's a different person. That's not whoever... We assume it's Gaster who is helping us create the vessel. But whoever comes in and makes us Chris instead, I don't think we know who that is. I'm wondering who that is, though. Either way. Chris, if you do not wake up, we will be late for school. I will wait outside for you, okay? Goodbye. All right, Chris. Oh, boy, you're going to be exhausted. Don't look at me like that. You're going to be exhausted by the end of today. So something I'd like to immediately point out is the birdcage, which, of course, we're going to point out the birdcage. That's what everybody is drawn to immediately. It's a red wagon with a rusty birdcage in it. Looks like it's seen quite a few crashes. So the only reason that they would have this is because they've been dealing with this soul for a while. And with the implications we have from Aqua in Chapter 5, that seems to me like Chris has had this soul for a very long, long time. Enough so that they know that they can rip it out to get control over their body again. Obviously, we didn't know this when Chapter 1 first started. Now that we do, it kind of gives us a little bit, like, it's stained. Which, why Toriel has not cleaned that up, I don't know. And why there's just absolutely nothing over here. It seems to me like, I don't know. Clothes drawer. That's it. Your bed. Beautiful day outside. Also, if you haven't played the chapter, it won't let you just skip to the dark world. Normally, you can sleep on the bed immediately and it'll take you right to the beginning of the dark world, but you miss the whole intro and Susie and all of that. Drawer is mostly empty except for a school cross-country shirt with a tear in it. That's a fucking lie? There are letters in there. We know there's also money in here. Nothing useful. Okay. You changed it. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure the text boxes like this, they're coming from Chris. They're Chris communicating with us, essentially. We're reading their thoughts, and they have control over what we can and cannot see. It's a computer desk. There are many boxes under it filled with old books. There are CDs under the bed, classical jazz, religious ska. There's also a game console. It has one normal controller and one knockoff one. I see. So this is where the game is. This is the game. So the secret room in the back is the kids' room. Correct? If that's in here, then it would have to be. And the Deltarune itself is on our floor. Okay. The lot will update about this room as time goes on. Anytime that we get the chance to look, I'm gonna try. Start from over here. Can't go into our parents' room because, of course, it's only you. There are crayons in the drawer. The labels have long faded and there's no green. The no green thing, a lot of people thought that Ralse is going to be the crayon. That's something. But honestly, I don't know. I feel like one of these dumbasses probably just ate it. Yes, I mean you, Chris. You probably... I swear if you ate that crayon, we find that out, that or the crayon was used up to create the... what were they called? The Flying Aces or something? The ones from the Chapter 3... The Chapter 3 minigame, like, area, you know, where you get the egg. Where we also learn about, though, this is where we don't stab people with knives. The cactus, there's not much to say about it. There are many books. Tales of Snails, a storybook. Snails do not have tails, a scientific refutation. Can snails help your garden? Not really. And a signed copy of History of Humans and Monsters by Gerson Boom. So we have this history book here. I wonder if at any point we get to read it. I'll have to pay attention to that. I'll have to come back for that and make sure I do. Bathroom, yeah. Shower ledge, there's a small container of apple-scented shampoo. And a gallon-sized container of pet shampoo. A lot of this dialogue feels like stuff you'd have from Undertale. You know? It seems like they're keeping it simple and keeping it this way to try and, I don't know. Chris is obviously already aware of us, so they're doing this knowing that we're paying attention, thinking that we haven't been here before. Because to Chris, this is the first time that we're interacting. At least, I think. Toilet, flush it. good to conserve water. The bath bomb and the toilet thing. Let me pull that up. You flush the toilet. You flush the toilet. You flush the toilet. Chris, is everything all right in there? I don't think that the fact that Toriel is checking in on us and the comment of it's good to conserve water kind of makes me think that Chris doesn't want to be flushing the toilet. I know it's a funny gag that we do, but like I understand the whole bath bomb incident. Like, here, I'll just go ahead and pull it up. Fine. Chris, what are you doing? You did not put a bath bomb in the toilet again, did you? So there was one time when they put the bath bomb in there and they were constantly flushing it to try and get it to go away. This is not a regular thing that they do. I think, like, I don't think so. The whole it's good to conserve water thing. Yeah, I don't think that Chris likes that. We're already getting them in trouble. Look inside the sink cupboard. There's a can of Icy's Cool Boys body spray. Spray for the boys, flamin' hot pizza flavor. It seems to be almost entirely full. That sounds like something that, like, somebody got for their birthday and then just stuck it down here and they've never used it since. Oh, hey, hello. How's it going? You know, just doing the Lore-Thru. It's eerie not having this music. I know that, like, nothing's going on, but, like, I wish... Oh, nice. Good. Yeah, no. So today I am doing the Lore-Thru. I am looking for all of the lore and trying to basically create an archive of everything. Because we got a lot of context from Chapter 5, and I wanted to do a much more thorough playthrough of this game. So that's what we're doing today. I'm looking at everything. There's a photo on the fridge. It's you, your mother, and your brother. Yep. And we will be coming back for that photo. A lot of the dialogue in the house so far has very much felt like Undertale dialogue, which is interesting when you think about the context of Chris being aware that the player is already here and assuming that all of these dialogue boxes of descriptions are descriptions. Ugh, I can't talk already. Descriptions coming from Chris themselves. Going with that assumption, it's interesting that they're keeping things simple and trying to not give us that much to go off of. Or just not having much to say in general, because why would anybody just narrate their life unless somebody else is watching? Some cinnamony batter caked on the stovetop. Cookie cutters for gingerbread monsters and gingerbread humans. It's a trash can. Somehow it's emanating a pleasant floral scent. Not yet. No, the flowers are not in there yet. I haven't thrown them away. That's not till later. By the way, this is also a completely fresh save. Like, there is no save files on this at all. I completely uninstalled and reinstalled the game to make sure that there was nothing on it at all. That way we get the proper, like... the proper showing of what the game is expecting from a first time. But, yeah, no, I've already played through the whole game. We have that, like, playthrough already up. So, like, spoilers, don't gotta worry about that. So, just getting that out of the way. It's a landline phone, but you already have a cell phone. That is true. The phone is ringing, but, you can't get it. You're already on the phone after all. I didn't know that happened, but that's fun. It's Jeriel, the beloved living room chair. Got Tenna. Hey, buddy. How's it going? Doesn't seem to even be plugged in anymore. That's sad. A crochet of a heart. How have I never noticed that before? The like crochet thing, I assume it's crochet right over the TV. Yeah, same. Honestly, yeah, it would have been funny if that happened, but nah, that's Dark World. But yeah, why have I never noticed that like banner of a heart up there before? Because we know that that specifically is a human soul. Why do both? Why? Anyways, book. It's a book of hymns. Pretty sure inside is a comic book, but that's not till later. This chair that nobody uses and you can't even interact with. Alright, it's time to get in the car. Chris, there you are. We might still be able to make it. Chris, it is a beautiful day today, is it not? I hope it stays this way when Azrael visits next week. But I wonder, after all the excitement in university, will he still enjoy coming home to this little town? No, true, yes. But in this universe specifically, in a monster society, especially, I just think of the heart-shaped pillows in the holiday house. And Carol is aware of the soul. It just kind of makes me wonder why that exists. It may just be nothing. It may just be like cool background decoration, true. But it could be something else. Maybe? You never know with this series.
Oh God, right. I gotta do it. Oh, okay. So does everybody have a... Oh, Chris, we thought you were coming today. We're doing group projects this month. So walk around and find a partner, okay?
Alright, thank you, John Egbert. Anyways, Jockington, please don't grow that beard, man. Chris, you know Jockington and Caddy are always partners. We're the ultimate academic duo, ever since our first gym class. It was hula hoop day and they ran out of hoops, so she used me instead. That's our origin story. Yeah, when you say Sword Route, you mean the mini game, right? Because Sword Route could also be referring to like the Twisted Sword, like third route thing. So I'm not quite sure what people mean when they're the mantle minigame. Yeah. What specifically is the tutorial variable? Because I don't think I've heard about that. And I am here to collect all the lore, so like you got something to share, feel free, because I don't think I've heard about that. Taken. Yo, Birdly, what up? Birdly, you want to play Minecraft? Don't worry, I won't blow up your house this time. I won't do it. I promise. I'm not gonna set mines everywhere and blow up your house. I promise.
Oh, Chris, late again, I see. You need a partner? Sorry, I'm already partnered with the second smartest student. Though, wait, Chris, now that I think about it, your unique skill set might help a lot on this assignment. Not? I actually want to get an A.
Thanks, Birdly. You got anything else to say, buddy?
Ask elsewhere, Chris. I actually want to get an A. If you can't get anyone, maybe your mom will be your partner again.
Shut the fuck up, Birdly. You fucking piece of shit. Hey, Snowy, how's it going? Partner? I hardly know her. Oh, what do you think of that one? Funny, right? No? Well, I gotta do for you, pal. I already got a partner. Fuck off. Okay, damn, man. Fuck. Don't gonna be so rude.
Yo, Chris, show up earlier next time. I ended up having to partner with Snowy. Now he keeps turning to me and saying, howdy, partner, like a cowboy. Hi, Tim. Chris, I was sorry. Tim already have partner.
It's a black and white hard-boiled egg. Tim, sadly, seems like it already has a partner. You know what? Yeah, keep trying, girl. Computer wallpaper is rotating slideshow of nature images. And rarely an image of two buff superheroes embracing, blushing. Alphys, you gonna get in trouble for that. Like, we in a school. You know Toriel works here, girl.
What am I watching on my phone? It's schoolwork, of course. Yeah, it'll be schoolwork. And hey, Chris, have you chosen a partner yet?
Hello, Noelle. How you doing, girl? I feel so bad after what I did in the last set of streams to you. Sorry, girl.
Hey, Chris, what's up? Did you lose your pencil again? You want the candy cane one or the one that lights on it? Huh? You want to be partners? Sorry. Berkeley already asked me. But I could ask Miss Alphys if you could make a group of 3. I'll ask if you're sure.
Turning on the tutorial variable on and off makes the white cloak into a deer. Oh, okay. So those are the placeholders. Yeah, so those are, I know about the black and white deer. Those were placeholders for, before they got the white cloak and the monster image, or black blob, or whatever it is. So that might have been called, I don't know why it's called the tutorial variable, though. That is interesting. But, yeah, no, so the deer were the placeholders, but I feel like they were just too obvious what they were supposed to represent, because the white deer is Noelle, the black deer is Death, most likely. That is interesting, though, because... Anyways, yeah, Noelle, tell her.
Okay, I'll ask. Miss Alphys, is it okay if we make a group of 3?
Like, what? No! I do not approve of this. Abort!
But what? But Chris doesn't have a...
Noelle, what are you saying? She was saying, just saying. We're fine being alone.
Actually, I just wanted to know if...
Noelle, please, you guys speak up, honey. I can't hear... Oh.
Hi, Susie.
The best character has arrived. Yo, what up, Susie? Well, I mean, I assume that the incident that Des disappeared is also probably the incident in which Chris got their red soul. So, I mean, the Dreamer family is very much connected to that incident. At least Asgore felt so responsible for it that it drove him out of the family and everything, like with Chapter 5. So, if he feels responsible for that happening, that either means A, it's because they were under his watch, or B, because his kids were there too. And I'm assuming the latter, because I don't think that the red soul is a very natural thing, given how this game starts. So the current theory that I'm sitting on for what happened that day was that we know that the kids, being Des, Azzy, Chris, and Noelle, had like a spooky gang thing that they were doing where they would go around looking for creepy stuff. You know, like, example being the story of when Des beat up Chris with a wiffle ball bat. They were exploring the graveyard and shit like that and trying to go behind the trees. So we know that they were doing that. Methinks that eventually they got a little bit too curious about that bunker that wasn't locked at the time. And if Gaster is hiding out in that bunker and they came across them, I would think, because, like, we're assuming that the night was created by Gaster based off of the fact that the knight is very amalgamate-like and has the holes in the hands. Based off of that, we can connect it to Gaster because the DT experiments that Alphys did were based off of Gaster's left behind research. The DT machine is based off of what he left behind as well. And we know that Gaster made technologies like that with the Gaster blasters from Sans, who I'll get into later. We'll talk about that fucker when we see him. But like, if the night was created by Gaster and it happened on that night, and also Gaster is the one who's implementing the soul into the character, then it could stand to reason that Chris and Des went in as he stayed behind because Noel was too scared to go in. After a while, he got kind of scared and went and got his dad. Asgore shows up, and by the time that they get back, Chris is the only one that's come out of the bunker, you know, just passed out on the floor, face down, kind of like whenever they don't have the, you know, when they're crawling over shit. And I'm assuming that Carol probably came to and immediately ordered the bunker to be closed. Again, this is all like fan theory stuff and just like, there's a lot to go into with that, but it's an idea of what could have happened. It's complicated, but we'll get to all the stuff that's in the game, and maybe I'll change my mind as time goes on. I have only played through this game like 2 or 3 times, so, and like seeing everything in order. Yeah, that is also interesting. I wonder why that is. Other than, like, I don't know. Am I late?
No, no, we're fine. We're just, choosing partners for the next group project. And, Susie, you're with Chris. Okay.
Great. Got water.
Now, everybody here, I'll write the assignment. Has anyone seen the chalk? This is the 3rd time it's gone missing, and you all know I can't start class without some.
You know, this is something I've never thought of before. How did Susie get the chalk? Unless she was already here before everybody else. Making apple pie, and she was like, Des, Chris, give me my apples in that bunker. The reason I think that they went to explore the bunker is because of the whole mention of them having their like spooky squad thing. Why would that be something that's important for us to know, if not to inform us about the actions that they would take? You know what I mean? So it gives me this feeling that, yeah, that's probably the implication that they willingly went into the bunker. I call it a bunker. In the game, it's called a shelter. It's the same thing. Like, we mean the same thing. It's fine. People know what you mean if you say either or. I call it a bunker. Other people call it a shelter. I think it's actually called a shelter in here, but they serve the same purpose. Anyways, Alphys is going to fail miserably to get people to listen to her right now.
How about this? If nobody speaks up, everybody gets in trouble. Anyone? Please? Hey, there might be a box in the supply closet. Miss Alphys, why don't Susie and I... Good idea, Noel. Susie, so you came in last. Why don't you go get it for me?
Noelle trying to get Susie alone with her already. Whatever.
Chris, can you go with her and make sure she actually gets it and stays out of trouble? Thanks, Chris. See you later.
Yo, Noelle, I'm sorry, girl. I know you were trying so hard, all right? You tried.
Don't worry, Chris. I've always thought Susie can't be so bad, you know? I'm sure everything will turn out fine. I wish it were me. I wish it were me. I wish it were me.
Caddy, please? Hello? Don't die. Yeah? Care to share with the rest of the class? Chris, if I had arms, I would take off this cool hat in remembrance of you. Everybody just assumes I'm gonna die because I'm gonna talk to Susie.
Chris, don't listen to him. It's not that bad. You'll probably survive Susie beating you up. You're just gonna fail when she doesn't do anything of your project. It's like we always say, Chris. You lose, you lose. Ugh, that's not very reassuring. No, Chris, I'm sorry. If I had just waited to be your partner, you wouldn't have to be hers. She's gonna pound you to pieces, Chris. And then kick the butts of all those little pieces.
Hi, Tim.
Says very me. Sag never hatch.
Hector said to give him the snow gray spell to cast it on Pink, and the entire spell worked pretty much fine, but she didn't die. So if you kill Flowery, it will crash the game. Like, it'll either soft lock or crash the game. Just FYI. Bosses you're not supposed to kill will just do that. Same thing happens with the Knight, if I remember correctly. That's usually what happens. Game either crashes or you get soft locked. What do you got to say, Birdly?
Chris, didn't I say before late was a bad idea? It's almost as if you should have, as they say, listened.
Yeah, no, that's usually the result. I mean, you can check if you want, but, like, you know.
Chris, let's hold up. Go out there, now.
Shut up, Alphys, I'm doing things. Okay, it's still the same. Cool. Can I read this on the board? Looks like motivational quotes with various literature. Try your best, Astral Wolf, even in your darkest hour. That one seems to be from a video game. That's a Star Fox reference, I'm pretty sure. Hey, Susie. Girl, do you want me to buy you, like, a Twinkie or something? Like, hey, Chris. Didn't see you there. Yeah, I would think Noelle loading into that fight would break it. You kind of, yeah. Hey, you didn't see anything just now, did you? No. Can't even say. Chris. Oh, shit. Hey. Let me tell you a secret. Quiet people piss me off. You think just 'cause you don't say anything, I can't tell exactly what you're thinking. It's over. I caught Susie eating all the chalk. This was her last chance, but now she's finally get expelled. Come on, Chris. Don't act shocked. You know it's true. Everyone's waiting for it. Everybody wants it. So congrats, Chris. You got me. I'm done for. Just let me say one thing. One little thing. Seems like a waste to just get expelled for having a snack. So Chris, if I know you're gonna pull the trigger, why don't I just get expelled for some real carnage? Chris, how do you feel about losing your face?
Seriously, no, I don't taste good.
Nah. Chris, you've got a good mother. It'd be a shame to make her bury her child. All right, let's get this over with. We'll get more chalk, mosey back to class, and Chris, you'll do our project. How's that sound? Don't bother answering. If you haven't gotten it already, your choices don't matter. Let's go, freak.
Still gonna try it since seeing the entire Snow Graham animation of the fire fight sounds really funny.
Yeah. Flowers can die to intense cold.
You look through the frosted glass. A blurry yellow object is teaching a bunch of blurry, bored-looking objects. The locker is locked. This locker's lock is locked. The lock's locker is locked. The locker's lock's locker is locked. The locker is covered in Jonkington memorabilia. Are you ready for the Sadie Hawkins dance? At this dance, all the chaperones wear giant hawk heads and screech at any student that make contact while dancing. Ooh, hiccups. Sorry.
Chris? What? Realize the baby's classroom was a better fit for you? Hey, actually, I should come with you. Maybe I'll find a better partner in there. Nah, actually, let's not.
Drank from the water fountain.
People put their mouths on that, you know. That wasn't encouragement, dumbass.
Thanks, Susie.
Chris, you just gonna skip school? What, am I supposed to snitch on you? That'd be rich. Nah, I wouldn't. Get back here. Chris, if you skip school, your mom will have a heart attack.
Okay, Susie. You really care about Toriel despite not knowing her very well. 'Cause she was nice to you, yeah?
God, can you walk any slower or what? Nah, I get it. Not used to walking around without someone holding your hand. Come on, freak.
Now, I want to make note of something that's about to happen here, and I'll point it out when it does. But pay attention to Chris' reaction.
Huh. Well, here's the closet. Too bad. We were just starting to have fun. Huh? Hey, Chris? Is it me, or is it really dark in there? What's the holdup, Chris? Are you gonna go in or what?
Nuh-uh. Fuck you. I ain't going in there. Chris refuses. They don't want to go in there. Just keep that reaction in mind.
Fine. If you're gonna be a wimp, then I'll... We'll both go in at the same time.
And the fact that Susie is also terrified. This does inform us that, upon seeing the entrance to a dark world, most people are terrified by how dark it is. And don't really want to go in.
See? Why are you so scared? There's nothing in here but old papers.
Let's try to find a light switch. Chris, if you leave me here, I'll... Chris, stop it! Chris, get your ass back over here! Hold on, can I do this? No, you can't do it. Oh, I can't do the shuffle. That's weird. I can't find a light switch. Guess it's further in? Susie, I think this closet is broken. Kinda big for a closet, isn't it? You'd think we've reached the end by now. Hey, Chris, I think this closet's broken. There aren't any walls. Well, you've worked hard enough. If Alfie's wants chalk so bad, she can come get it herself. Let's split. What the? Hey! This isn't funny! Let us out! Let us... Huh? The floor, it's... I'm falling. Sorry. I'm falling. Fucking stupid ass voice clips. I will have voice clips turned on this time. Because they are really funny. All right, Chris, you're blue now. Which is interesting. Why are my feet so loud? Now, this right here is why I think Chris's reaction to the dark world is very interesting. Because at times you see it flickering. The light only you can see. By second nature, you reach out and there is a save file here. Why? Because when we save, the name of the creator is the one that is used for the save file. Chris has a save file. And considering that saving seems to be a Dark World mechanic this time around and not necessarily an Overworld thing, because while yes, there are sometimes save points in the real world, they are these specific types of save points. The dark ones, not like the ones from Undertale. So it makes me think that Chris has been in a Dark World before. This is why I wanted to do a fresh game. Because you only ever see this when you play this game from scratch. With no saves at all, having never played the game before. This right here is why I wanted to do this. This, I think, is part of the... This right here is one of the reasons why I think that Chris didn't always have that soul and why I think the incident includes Chris. We'll see later on, but I get this feeling that Chris feels responsible for what happened. And we'll talk about it later. But again, another thing to keep in mind. Chris had a save file already before we got here. We, as the player, are actively going to overwrite that save file. Would it have been possible to load that save file, I wonder? I don't think so, because the timer is the same too. Which I think is also interesting. Does that save file get created when the game starts, or has it always been there? I don't know. It's such a specific detail that it feels like there needs to be something there. All right. Turn on my auto run.
was that up there? I think eventually I'm going to look back at the footage and slow that down. Is that Rolsei up there that just ran away? Or was it somebody else? Because if it's somebody else, this kind of maybe implies that this dark world is not just a closet. If it was Rolsei, that's one thing. Okay, that makes sense for them to be here. But I do have this idea that maybe this dark world is connected to the bunker. Because we know the bunker is a dark world now, too. So if the bunker, the shelter, whatever you want to call it, leads under the school eventually, like, say it's pretty far and it leads under the school, say, or is connected to the school in some way. I have nothing to back that up, but it is an idea that I am just going to be paying attention to, at the very least. Also, these eyes are like that of the Titans. I don't know what the significance of that is, but this area is so strange, and I feel like a lot of people forget that this exists in Castletown. It makes me think, was that the figure again? Is it Lancer? It could just be Lancer. Like, I think I may be overthinking it. I think it's Lancer. Because, yes, there is another Dark World connected to this one. And that does mean dark fountains can connect to one another, right? That tells us that dark fountains can be connected together by rooms. I'm just trying to think of when this Dark World was made, because how long has nobody used the supply closet for? It's a supply closet, so I feel like if a student suggested it, this Dark World can't have been here for very long, right? Because otherwise somebody would have found it by now. Right? Because there's no way that Dark World... Huh. Unless it just took this long for the darkness to reach over here? Or, I don't know. That just means that this area could not have existed for very long. Also, that looks like fucking a mouth. It kind of looks like a bear. Like, you got the eyes, you got the nose, and then this is like a derpy little mouth. Or you could treat the rocks and the jagged rocks as teeth and say the whole big thing is a mouth and it's just the nose and the eyes. That's also creepy. Ugh. Now these things are shooting at us. But they only shoot one burst? Okay. Anything I missed? No, I can't mess with those. It could also be Susie right now who's been running away from us too. I didn't think about that. It could be both of them. Lancer and Susie just running around. But yeah, that's another thing. Save points are very different. They're not the same as in Undertale. They're not like golden-ish anymore. Power shines within you, breaking through the darkness. Any pain you may have had melted away. Eye puzzle. So that area back there was the save point was called question marks, as in we don't know where it is. Right? So did Chris make this Dark World? Because who made Castletown? But if Chris made this case, then why would he have been scared to run in? Unless we're going to say that he was pretending, but why would he? Why, or they? Fuck. This curse upon me. I don't know why. Anyways, Chris was definitely scared to go in. It implies to me that they know what a dark world is and don't want to go in. Either because A, they know that that means that the story is happening, because I assume that Chris is aware of a lot more than what we think. Or they've been in dark worlds before and something traumatic probably happened, which is my assumption. I think that that makes a little bit more sense to say. But again, it could be anything, really. In this land, only eyes blinded by darkness can see the way. Which I get is for this puzzle, which is really easy. You just hit that and you hit that. But it is also a reference to you can only have dark worlds when, like, you know, it's darker than dark. There's Susie. Susie! Hey! Back off! Come any closer and I'll... Chris? Whew. Hey! Don't scare me like that, dumbass! Unless you want to get clocked in the face. Anyways, enough screwing around. We gotta find a way out of here. Where is here, anyway? It doesn't matter. You got us into this mess, so you get us out. Lead the way, Chris. Oh my God, never mind. You walk way too slow. Yeah, I can't. There we go. Hey, Chris, there's someone up there waving at us. Any idea what they want? Hi, Lancer. Whoa! Chris, run! You know, just be patient. It's fine. It's fine. Chris, down here! I don't know how I didn't get hit by that one, but sure. Anyways, nice. Oh, you're not dead. Sweet. Got any idea of what the heck this place is? Me neither. I wonder if there's anyone in that building up there. So we have shops. Now let's try to think. Dark worlds are made up of the things that are in the room the dark world exists in. This is supposed to be a supply closet. And yet it's this castle town, baked from the prophecy, and very much feels like RPG town, if you get my drift. I'm wondering
Because we know Lord of the Hammer is the prophecy. We know Dragon Blazers is the prophecy. Noelle, in chapter 2, I think, whenever she's playing Dragon Blazers with her dad, is playing handheld. So we know that Dragon Blazers comes in a handheld form and is not necessarily just a console game. At the same time, I'm wondering, is this place the way that it is because inside the supply closet is either copies of Lord of the Hammer or probably not, probably Dragon Blazers, to be honest? I'm just wondering, what is causing Castletown to be what it is? Because this is just straight up an RPG town. You've got your item shop, you got your mystery, it's just called its log. You got your mystery shop, you got your weapon shop, you have the inn, you have the big old castle. Beneath the empty town, a black geyser emerges from it, piercing endlessly into the sky. The power of this place shines within you. 'Cause there's no Darkners here other than Ralsei, right? If Ralsei is a Darkner, which we're still not sure on at this point. They say they are. But I am wondering, those if a book, because in chapter 5 there is a like manga style comic on Asgore's TV, and that's where a lot of the like anime aesthetic came from in that chapter. I'm wondering if there is a copy of Lord of the Hammer in the supply closet and nothing else. Except for whatever Ralsei is. A dark world with the absolute bare minimum items. Because what would a dark world be in an empty room? What would a dark world be in a room where there's only like one thing, right? Because I'm pretty sure if we go forward, the symbol of the Deltarune is going to be on the floor. A castle? Why the hell is there a castle inside a supply closet?
Welcome, heroes.
Who's there?
Do not be alarmed. I'm not your enemy. Please come forward, both of you.
The Deltarune, there it is.
Welcome, I am the prince of this kingdom. The kingdom of darkness.
This, I swear, I'm thinking Castletown might just be made up of a single copy of Lord of the Hammer. Or something, I don't know. The prophecy, probably. Because looking at the town and seeing that, like, whatever, we'll get there in a second.
The kingdom of darkness. Chris, Susie, there is a legend of this land. A legend that one day 2 heroes of light will arrive and fulfill the ancient prophecy foretold by time and space.
Which, by the way, Gaster was split across time and space. Still pretty sure that Gaster is the reason that this prophecy exists.
Please, heroes, listen to my tale.
Okay.
Very well then. Once upon a time, a legend was whispered among shadows. It was a legend of hopes and dreams. It was a legend of light and dark. This is the legend of Deltarune.
With a space!
For millennia, Light and darkness have lived in balance, bringing peace to the world. But if this harmony were to shatter, a terrible calamity would occur. The sky will run black with terror, and the land will crack with fear. Then, her heart pounding, the earth will draw her final breath. Only then, shining with hope, 3 heroes appear at world's end. A human, a monster, and a prince from the dark. Only they can seal the fountains and banish the angels' heaven. Only then will balance be restored and the world saved from destruction. Today, the fountain of darkness, the geyser that gives this land form, stands tall at the center of the kingdom. But recently, another fountain has appeared on the horizon. And with it, the balance of light and darkness begins to shift.
I seriously don't think that Ralsei here is telling us the prophecy as it's supposed to be. Another thought that I had is there is the Book of Hymns. That could also be what is making up what's in here. But the fact that the Prince from the Dark is so wordy right there, right? That feels like we're being lied to. I think it was just supposed to be, and the Prince. Because if we go to the church and we see the prophecy there, it says, the Prince alone in deepest dark. That does not mean the Prince from the Dark. That is something different. And I have an idea, a thought, that the Prince alone in deepest dark may not be literal, but a more metaphorical sense. Because who do we know that would be considered a prince? And what else could you consider being alone in deepest dark? I think the third hero is actually supposed to be Azrael. Maybe. It's a thought. Because Asgore did mention in Chapter 5 again. He was calling, hell yeah, Chris, you and Azzy are royalty, right? Azrael is technically a prince. And with the fact that we now know that he was either interested in or actively was dating, which I assume actively was, given that the entire town knew about it, I think that he would be devastated by what happened to Des. And you could describe depression as being alone in deepest dark. In the deepest dark, alone in the deepest dark of his emotions or something like that. You know what I mean? And it would also explain why Ralsei is trying to look like Azrael. Which, fun fact, I discovered in Chapter 2, Ralsei knows about Azrael. If you bring up that Ralsei looks familiar, they'll acknowledge that Azrael exists. So, Ralsei is aware of who Azrael is. And that they look similar. I don't think that Ralsei is the hero that they think they are. Because we'll get to it when we get to Chapter 4, but I do believe that potentially there is a fourth hero. Because, well, we'll get to the evidence later. I'm not going to hold you here. We'll talk about it when we get there, but it's going to be a minute. We got to get to Chapter 3, and then we got to get to Chapter 4.
Chris, Susie, thank you for listening to my long tale. I deeply believe the two heroes are you. Oh no, it's already happening. I can't read. Oh no, it's already happening. I need some water. Hold on.
Dude, take your time. Take your time, dude. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay, that's better. Oh God, what am I doing here? This is the wrong voice. I deeply believe you two are the heroes of legend. Yet, despite everything, despite whatever enemies you may face, you two have the courage to save the world. Delta warriors, please, won't you accept your destiny?
See, doesn't Delta mean 4?
Ugh. Nah.
What?
Me? Some kind of hero or something? You've got the wrong person.
But Susie, without you, the world will.
You also know Susie's name, too.
So what? If the world gets destroyed, it's none of my damn business. Might even be kind of fun, honestly. Anyways, Chris, if you want to play pretend with this weirdo, stick around. I'm gonna go find a way out of here.
Susie, wait.
Boof!
Oh, the heroes are already running away. They didn't even know I was here. My dad's gonna make me son of the month.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the bad guy. You clowns want to steal our dark fountain, huh? And still picturing you guys as clowns. Save the world from eternal darkness, huh? Don't try to deny it. We both know you'll go east. It's your only way home. But I, Lancer, won't let you go there. And I've got a flawless two-step plan to ensure that. Step 1, I thrash you. Step 2, you lose.
Huh. Nice plan, kid.
Really?
Yeah. Actually, mind if we use it on you instead?
Hey, yo, Lancer, watch out, she got an axe.
Don't know how I got an axe, but, you know, that's cool.
I love to get thrashed. Just kidding. You guys are gonna get thrashed. I didn't get to do that because I wouldn't be fast enough.
Switches gears randomly to attempt to appear competent. I need to check Lancer, right.
So what are you guys doing after this?
Lancer, I'm gonna check you. Attack 7, defense 1. Not to call a spade, but he's a spade. Not old enough to ride a motorcycle, so he set his bike on fire.
Oh, I'm the bad guy. Wait a second. My bike's running out of fuel. Alright, you punkaroos. You'll have the luck of the draw this time, but next time, the losers will be you. Bye, losers. I gotta get home before dinner.
Well, that was neat.
Yeah, are you two okay? Allow me to introduce myself more properly.
Jeez, can you take off that hood? I can barely hear you under there.
Alright. Bah. Hello, everybody. I'm Ralsei. Chris, Susie. It's ever so wonderful to meet you. I'm certain we're gonna become great friends, and
Best way to leave is east, right?
yes, that's where we'll.
Got it. Alright. See you at school, Chris.
I suppose it's just the two of us then. Chris, I'm a prince, but I currently don't have any subjects. I've been waiting alone here for my whole life for you to arrive. So, I'm really happy to meet you. I hope we can be good friends, Chris. Let's try to find Susie. She must be to the southeast. You can lead the way, Chris.
All right, goat acquired. Goat leader commands party with various acts. Lonely prince, dark world being, has no subjects. Dark world being, not necessarily darkener. Seven magic to start with. Okay. Heavenly light restores a little HP. Ralsei, huh? Ralsei's interesting. Because we're still trying to figure out what Ralsei even is. And why is their name an anagram for Azrael? Could it be that Castletown could be a book of hymns, and Ralsei could be... God. I don't know, maybe they are the crayon. But that doesn't explain why they end up in every Dark World. How is Ralsei able to travel between Dark Worlds? I don't think Ralsei is an item. Is Ralsei the prophecy itself? Maybe? Mayhaps? Perchance? Probably not.
Hey, Chris, I really think we should catch up to Susie. We can come back here after our adventure is over. And then I can bake you a yummy cake.
It's the fact that the Deltarune is here. The Deltarune is the symbol of the prophecy. And this entire place just seems to be built around the prophecy. Those buildings, they look like pages to a book. Ralsei, the Lonely Prince, is now your ally. Power of fluffy boys shine within you. And I also think back to Flowery, calling Ralsei an impossibility. And the potential chance that Ralsei may not actually be a boy. Because Ralsei, if you are... Ralsei, if you end up being... Like, shut up. It's fine. Just let us know, please. Please let us know. I want to be nice to you. You are so sad, and you need friends, and, like, yeah, take care of you.
Oh, Chris, I made a training dummy. Now seems like a great chance to prepare the enemy. Prepare for the enemy, not prepare the enemy. Prepare for the enemy. Yeah. Wait, would you like to learn how to fight?
Sure, why not?
Okay, get ready, Chris. See that heart, Chris? That is your soul, the culmination of your being. Within it holds your will, your compassion, and the fate of the whole world.
Will, compassion, fate. I have been wondering, what is the red heart? The red soul is a kind of an enigma, because we originally thought it was determination, but no, everything has determination. Determination just, is in much higher dosages in humans. The red soul, and also from Flowery, it seems like the colors of determination are gold and rainbow. So if we're, because like you look at Flowery, he's a golden flower, and also he has the rainbow effects whenever he's doing stuff. And if we're going with a motif that each of the soul flowers, each of the flowers are souls, then Flowery, being what he is, has to represent determination. Not to mention thinking about the save points in Undertale, which are pure determination, are golden. It's the same color. I know it looks like yellow, but like you can't really display gold in this color scheme unless you're getting like very fancy with it, which we're not going to. But it seems to me like determination is gold and rainbow. Rainbow also is associated with like the save icon at the end of the pacifist route. Rainbow also is associated with Azrael Dreamer, the god of hyperdeath. So it seems to me like rainbows and the color gold are associated with determination. So what the fuck does red mean? What does the red soul mean? And I was just looking at those words that Rolsei said, and I'm wondering if, like, it's not going to be fate. It's probably not compassion. Because compassion, like, is just kindness. Kindness already exists. I don't know.
If it gets hit, you and your friends will lose HP. If everyone's HP reaches 0, we'll lose the battle. So, please take care to avoid the enemy's attacks. Ready? Let's try dodging.
What if I just get hit by all of them? What if I just get hit?
Yeah, it's okay, Chris. You're still learning. Anyhow, after the enemy attacks, it's our turn. First, I'll teach you how to fight. Though fighting is unnecessary in this world, there's no harm in a thorough lesson.
No. I don't want to fight. Hug, Rolsei.
Chris, I don't think, this is what you're supposed to be doing, but,
Hug.
Chris, you'd rather hug it out than fight? You know what? That's fine, you don't need to fight. Okay, next let's try defending. Simply,
Rolsei, what do you mean by simply defend icon? Don't you mean select?
and the enemy's attack will hurt you less. Not only that, but you'll also gain TP. Watch the orange bit. Yeah. Battle mechanics.
Anyways.
Chris, you don't need to hit it anymore. I already know you're great at attacking. Chris, how do I put this? Seeing you attack an FC of myself. Chris, are you trying to say something?
I'm gonna confuse the fuck out of Rolsei real quick.
How caring, Chris?
I'm confusing the fuck out of this goat.
Chris, I think I understand. Well, if during our adventure, if you want to hit me, that's okay too.
Why were you blushing when you said that? Hug, Rolsei.
Chris, are you trying to, ask me to give you a tutorial on hugging?
I am confusing him so badly.
Yeah, how caring, Chris. Good job, Chris. Now you gotta gather TP. How about spending TP on my spells? Because you hit the enemy enough, I got tired. Now I can use my pacify spell on it. It'll fall asleep and we'll win peacefully. Chris, please, Chris, please. Chris, no. Chris, no.
There.
Chris, wouldn't you rather learn about spells?
No.
Chris, do you know what a spell is? Can humans not even ask people to use them? Chris, what if you just give me a hand sign? If this is too difficult, let's move on to the next lesson, okay? Remember you hugged the dummy by acting on it? Because of that, it turned yellow. Now by using the spare command, you can win. Gee, Chris, you sure are good at defending. I'm not attacking you, though, so, don't need to defend. Chris, there are no bullets. You can't shoot TP. Maybe you can stop defending, please?
No.
Chris, I think I've, perhaps reached the limits of what I can teach you today. Let's go find Susie.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Just rage baiting the fuck out of Ralsei. Oh my god.
Sorry, Chris. I'll try to be a better teacher next time.
Fuck. Hold on, let me try that one more time.
Sorry, Chris. I'll try to be a better teacher next time. Actually, if you prefer to read instead. Here, I wrote a manual for you and Susie. Open up your menu and, yeah.
So why are you so against telling Susie about the game mechanics, Ralsei? Because, yeah, Ralsei in Chapter 5 is like, oh, you can't tell Susie about the game mechanics, but you'll tell Chris about them. I get it, you're talking to Soul, technically, but... Okay. Tried to read the manual, but it was so dense, it made your head spin. Drop the manual on the floor with a resounding thud.
Hey, Chris, what are you doing? Oh no, it's the manual. It looks like you accidentally dropped it. Here you go, Chris. You don't want to lose that.
Ralsei, I do not need the manual in my inventory. Fine, I'll try reading it one more time. I can't even read it. Ralsei, literally, this does nothing.
Yeah, that's okay, Chris. I can always... I'll just make a better one next time.
I'm not trying to be mean to you, Ralsei, but, like, I need my inventory space. Like, for real. Do not take my inventory space.
Oh my, the great door is open? No wonder Lancer was able to come through. Chris, once we pass through this door, our adventure will really begin. A journey foretold exactly by the prophecy. But Chris, I believe your choices are important too.
Hold on, I'm gonna... Give me a second. Fucking... Let me grab this real quick. Yeah. He'll just be over there. Don't worry about it.
This world is full of all kinds of people, Chris. In the end, how we treat them makes all the difference. So let's try our best to get by without fighting. If we can manage to do that, I believe this tale may have a happy ending. Otherwise, I fear that you may not find the result favorable.
No, let's move you. And no, get out of the way. Hiya. There you are, little buddy. I'll just move this over a little bit. Yeah, put myself like right here. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, that way I don't get it in the way of the editing process.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. That's too much to ask. Oh, I'm sorry. Chris, in the end, what you choose is up to you. As long as you're happy with that, I'm happy too. So just try your best and don't worry.
With the door closed behind you, your adventure will truly begin. The power of adventure shines within you. Adventure time! Now, this right here, these fucking trees. These are the trees from the egg room. Why are there 8 of them? Oh, no, there's a lot more. Never mind. But why are they here? It's so strange why these are here, and I don't know why they're here, and it bothers me why there's so many of them. Because these trees are from the egg rooms. I'm going to TP farm because I want money. Because I don't know if you know, not everyone knows, but it's important to know that, you know, you gain TP. TP at the end of a battle gets converted into money. See? 55 dark dollars. If you're reading this, guess you're dead. Signed, Lancer. Nothing over here.
Oh, this isn't my 2 favorite people. It's like, you guys aren't even in my top 5.
Lancer, where's Susie?
You mean the purple girl? You fools, you're too late to stop me.
What did you do?
It was so simple. She beat me up, so I ran away.
That's a bit anticlimactic.
Hey, don't read the signs. Work in progress. Signed, Lancer.
These types of trees don't contain any items that can heal you. Whatever you do, don't check the tree and use triangle to open your menu. Got it. Signed, Lancer. I think I'm not going to read the signs in Lancer's voice. We're reading a sign. It's not Lancer talking. 2 objects hanging from the tree. I'm going to take them because I don't want to die.
Hey, if you head that way, my troops will thrash you.
Is that a threat?
I prefer to think of it as an invitation.
Just a normal person, man. Okay. Alright, I don't have R action yet. 6, defense 0. This ambivalent diamond isn't any girl's best friend. Shine, shine. Sorry, I should also be checking the enemies for that kind of thing. I'm just going to go ahead and convince, and that way you can be sparable. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. See? He agrees. Glimmering plainly. Long live the guy who pays us. The reason I'm reading dialogue from these guys is just to see if there's anything there. You never know. But yeah, look, we already have $208. Like, we're good. Oh, Mama Mia, I'm top chef.
My latest cake worked me to exhaustion, so I took a little nap and Mamma Amoeba, a scary noise woke me up. A beast was hunched on the table eating the cake like an animal. I spritzed it with water and it hissed and ran off, but my wonderful cake is...
Yeah, Chris, that sounds like Susie. We must be going the right way. Let's try and keep her out of more trouble.
Don't worry, man. I'll get this fixed. I'm gonna take a piece. Broken cake was added to your key items. Though broken, it's seized with power. A master smith could fix it. Doesn't seem to be working. Going to wait a minute. Oh, sorry. I actually want to spare the Hathy first. Reason why is because the attack changes. Teeth looks like knives. Begin to think about this. That's flirting? Okay, Chris. Interesting. Interesting. Gonna take some more dark candy. Not darker candy. Darker candy is a different item. And again, the trees. Check the clock in order to solve this puzzle. You must have to hurry. Okay, I read that wrong, but whatever. I already did the puzzle. It's also interesting that in Chapter 1, you only have one save file. Behold the maze of death. Prepare to get lost, clown. Signed, Lancer. Feeling lost yet? You must be utterly helpless among these twists and turns. Your sense of direction won't save you now. Signed, Lancer. Some sort of enemy. Looks like they got clobbered. Ribbon.
Yeah, ribbon is armor, Chris. It increases defense. Why don't you try wearing it in the equipment menu? I think it'd look great on you.
Honestly, I'll say you kind of need it more. You have less health. Crinkly hair ribbon that slightly increases your defense.
Chris, you're giving it to me? Well, does it look pretty?
Oh, wait a minute. Even if they're an enemy, I've got to warn you. Purple Beast is roaming, clobbering anyone who dares block her way. We don't even like fighting. The king left us no choice.
No, Chris, we need to stop Susie, quick.
Yeah, probably. Oh, she's probably like dragon throwing a motherfucker right now. Grabbing him by the feet and just spinning. Well, look, private sign. Sign Lancer. Yep. Okay, Lancer.
Was just this way. Hello. Hello. Somehow you survived the maze. Don't count your blessings before they hatch. Let's see how you fare against this team.
Okay, well, I guess I can go ahead and check now.
I'm a little chaos.
Hey, wait, why aren't you guys thrashed? You're totally outnumbered.
You mean the team purely of support enemies? Their bullet patterns aren't balanced at all. It's like a dinner made out of 3 glasses of milk.
That's, unusual somehow.
Why don't we talk about this after the battle? I'm making tea later. Would you like any?
Spare one, because if there's only one, it changes the attack. But now, we can double spare and be perfectly safe.
Great job, Chris. We earned 0 experience but got 109 dark dollars.
Wait, how much do I get?
Yep, you lost, Lancer. You don't get any.
Oh. Can I have some of yours?
No!
Fine, later, losers. Thump.
I thought you were running away.
Well, I finished.
Open up, you stupid door! Oh, great, it's you guys.
Susie, we were ever so worried about you. How did you get past those spikes before?
Walk through them. But this door sucks.
Nah, don't worry, Susie. It'll open after we solve the puzzle over there.
Nice. Tell me when you're finished it.
Susie, we need you to finish it. Sometimes proceeding will take all 3 of us. Furthermore, only Chris can steal the Dark Fountain, so if you don't accompany us, you won't be able to make it home.
So you're saying I have to stick with you guys?
Yep.
Let's just get this over with.
Yahoo! Susie's back on the team. Cue the fanfare.
Of course, Ralsei being aware of the music. But apparently, everybody can hear the music. Because of Susie's reaction here. Susie follows at a distance, such that no one can tell she's associated. Yep, door.
Yo, Chris, I just realized Susie missed the tutorial. Next battle, we should show her how to act. I think she might really enjoy that.
Attacked violently. Warning. Oh no. Hey, wait! What the hell are you giving the enemy advice?
So we don't accidentally hurt it?
Hurting it's the point, you moron. It attacked us, so it dies. Simple, right?
But Susie, what if the enemy might, be nice?
Okay, yeah. There's a word for that.
Oh yeah, what is it?
Striking first. Ah, you idiots, it got away.
Wow, that was close, Chris. Maybe I should talk to her.
You gonna talk to her?
No, not right now. I'm actually kind of scared.
Sneak past, you made a sign.
Susie, I suppose you missed what I said earlier, but, as heroes, we have the power to make a peaceful future. So, from now on, let's try to avoid fighting, okay? What if you just took it easy on them? If you weaken enemies, I can use my pacify spell, which can put exhausted monsters to sleep. Or, people.
Yeah. Oh, that was real. Ugh. There's something in my throat. Yeah. You talking is already putting me to sleep.
Well, just think about it. We may have to warn enemies about her, Chris.
Hello, Sham. You. Welcome, travelers. Don't have anything better to do. The name's Sham, and this is my little shop. Over the years, I've collected odds and ends. Of course, I've no attachment to any of it, just a hobby of mine. Around here, you learn to find ways to pass the time, or go mad like everyone else. Long ago, the Lightners lived in harmony with the Lightners. They were just like gods to us. Our protectors, our creators. Those who have given us purpose. Then one day we were all locked away in this prison. The Lightners never returned. Embittered, the king took up arms, aims to take revenge upon the Lightners that left us behind. Of course, even among his troops, some still distantly hope the Lightners will return. Historically, this land was ruled by the four kings from Card Castle in the east. But recently, a strange knight appeared, and 3 of the kings were locked away.
That is the night. Right? Either that, like, it has to be, right? Unless Chris made this dark world before the game started. But if they did... The fact that Chris is scared of that makes me think that they didn't make this dark world. This makes me... I feel like the knight made this dark world.
The remaining king put him and his strange son into power. This land hasn't seen this much chaos since. Well, you don't need to know about that.
Wait a minute. That makes me think that... Has this dark world existed before? What do you mean by that, Sean?
So you're the heroes who are going to seal our fountain? Good luck. Makes no difference to me. Neither light nor dark hold a future for a darkener in my condition.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna get the amber cards. I also want to get the spooky sword. And that should do.
See you again, or not.
Now, I'm not giving Susie anything because Susie will hold on to it and never let it go. Because Susie is Susie.
Hey kid. You want to buy a tutorial? It's only $50. Really? You'll really buy it? Just hand over the money and, you don't have enough money? Jumping jigsaws, you're just like us. And people like us just gotta help each other out. Come on this way.
Yeah, he don't care if you get the money or not, I guess.
I'm TP Master. Ask me about TPs. TP? What's TP?
Oh, sorry.
That's what let you cast spells, see? Cast spells, fuck. When you see that orange bar, cast some spells when it's filled up full. TP is quite a caper. TP stands for toilet paper.
No, it stands for tension points.
What? Really?
You get TP when you defend, protect yourself, and then cast spells and friends. You also get TP by getting close to bullets. Look for the heart outline when you get close to bullets.
You run bullets with bullets.
Because it's important, okay? So these guys are explaining battle mechanics to us, and Ralsei doesn't really care. Like, they're actively explaining
like combat mechanics and stuff that they can see. TP only lasts inside a fight. Once you win, it's out of sight. Having extra feels unbearable. No point in saving. It's straight up terrible.
But leftover TP turns into extra money at the end of battle.
Mean I only have to have been using one square? What? What do you, toilet paper? Whatever. Ralsei's spells called Pacify. Use it on babies before they cry.
I safely removed a tired enemy from combat.
What if you're fighting a baby? Ralsei loves when you give it money. If you hug you and call you honey.
Hey, that's not true. You don't need money to get me to do that.
Ralsei has a spell that heals dude. Why use that when you can eat food?
Because he won't have any, use up any item.
I could have avoided all those empty calories. Bye. Later, kid. Later, kid. Why am I yawning so much? Why am I so tired? Susie Master asks about Susie's. Warning. When Chris uses warning, Susie can't hit, so make sure to... So there's no reason to use it. Unless you wanted to not hurt. So there's no reason. Susie loves when you give us money. She will... Nope. Don't care. Did I say something funny? Attack. Susie always attacks the foe on top. She'll smash them with a crushing chop. She always strikes at the first thing she sees. Oh no, she's looking at me's. Funny. Chris Master, reviving. When health goes negative, your friends fall down. Bring them back is easy town. Plain foods and spells work like a charm, and with a mint you can cure all harm.
Even normal items and spells can revive people, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Ralsei, are you saying that just to add to the dialogue, or did you genuinely not know that? I think he was just adding on, because they clearly know that. It's a good idea to give up bucks. It'll make you happy and fill you with lux. Over there, our donation hole, we have a box, but it got stolen. If you only act, you might start to think, what about the guy with the scarf in pink?
If you know acting will make the enemy friendly, then you can ask me to spare on the same turn, or pacify if you know they'll get tired. If you plan ahead, a lot can happen in one turn.
Hey, who's the master here, me or you? Alright. Sorry, we're normally puzzle guys, but we've been forced to do tutorials just to make ends meet. When the king got power, he fired everyone and replaced all the puzzle markers with him. The rules card. Lot of puzzles. Be careful. Ugh, why am I tired? Ugh, sorry. Bleh. Susie, the violent tormentor, is now your ally. The power of mean girls shine within you. A door frame we can't use.
Well, flip my flapjacks. The clowns are back in town. Well, bad news since you last saw me minutes ago. I've created a brand new fighting team ready to stop you. Not even the purple girl can stop me now. Woohoo! Are you ready to be?
Stop. Just stop. Ho, ho, ho. What is that? What are you saying that?
Ho, ho, ho? That's my evil laugh. Scary, right?
You sound like baby Santa Claus.
You mean like in a badass way?
Shut up. You really think you know how to be scary?
Oh,
Wrong. Man, wannabe tough guys like you really piss me off. Face it, you wouldn't know scary if it picked you up and bit your face off.
that's not true.
Oh, really? Then why don't we prove it? We'll start with the part where your face gets bit off.
Oh, okay, I get it. Thank you, Purple Girl.
What?
Thanks. It was kind of you to teach me how to be scary with an evil laugh.
Hey, I wasn't.
And now, you're going to get trashed. Merry Christmas.
I guess that's kind of an improvement. Oh, warning. Hurting people's school, fighting. Yeah, they don't like fighting. Ow. Yep, befriend them. They're good. I guess I should check. I kind of want to get it down to 1 because I don't like the duplicate attack. I'll check. Mousenary is only fighting to make ends meet. Alrighty.
Yo, look, Chris, another puzzle.
Oh no.
Let's read the instructions. Yeah, the instructions are vandalized. It says, "Thou fools, thou will never figure it out now." Ruining instructions, that's definitely against the rules. Then it, says, "P.S. I make my own rules." Okay.
Well, that explains that. Why don't we just climb over the spiked fence?
Yeah, because we get impaled and die.
Cool. I'll work on that and you do the puzzle.
Try your best, Chris.
Yeah, I know. You just press these forward. Oh, wait. Push one down. Then do it. Then do this.
Great job, Chris. I think you're onto something.
Hey, Chris. Give up whenever you feel like it. It's all good. Puzzle God.
Woohoo! You did it, Chris. Great job.
Damn. Didn't get to impale myself. Oh well, come on, chumps.
Good job, Chris.
Anything change back here? No? Susie just teleports to me. Hello. Yeah, we should warn them first. All right, cool. Probably should have spared the other one, but whatever. And gotcha. When you step into the light, you'll return to where you were before. Yeah, that's fine. Can't interact with those. We'll warn them just to be safe. Okay.
Alright. Nice. Alrighty. $70. Ah.
So, you've begun to cross the Great Board. The halfway point to our castle. Impressive. So, it's a shame you won't make it a step further, because my guys are about to smash you into blood. Lots of blood, splooshing blood, very gross and bad. Hey, Purple Girl, that's scarier.
Why are you asking me?
Because you're really cool at being terrifying. I want to be as scary as you.
You wanna be like me?
Yeah.
Well, that's stupid. But, new laugh isn't as awful. And saying you're gonna turn us into blood is, cool. What the hell is up with your bucket, though?
Let's put the blood in.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not, supposed to make a mess. Anyways, thanks for your feedback. I'm really feeling scary.
also, this is just full of Homestuck references already. We got the fucking chessboard people, we got the bucket. So much Homestuck in this. No problem, I guess. So, are you guys gonna attack us, or,
Oh, yeah, I was so excited I forgot to bring any guys. But next time, it'll be the end of horror. Hey, I've just been calling you guys clowns. Does your team have an official name, or, I'm gonna turn down the volume just a little bit. There we go. That way I'm not fighting it the whole time. Ba-da-ba. Yo, Chris, we should come up with a name.
no, we shouldn't.
Well, then it's decided. Everybody puts a name in the bucket. Alright, everybody put in your entries. Blue person you can choose, since you look like you don't care.
I will always take. Because this is just a fun gang. This is the Lancer fan club. I'm going with the crumpled paper. Forever known as the shit squad.
Okay, your name is? I don't think I can say this one.
It's pronounced the shit squad.
Whoa, I'm not allowed to say swear. Tier 2. Whoa, wow. I can't say tier 2 swear words. Wow, you three's collective dance must be very cool. Could we perhaps consider a different name?
I'll say, you don't have to be in our squad.
Well, yeah. How about I be in the squad and you be the bad guy? Here, call him my dad. Tell him he has a new son. One that has to take a shower every time he says a swear word. Okay, fine. Fine. We can keep the name. I just won't say it. Oh, me too. See ya, losers. It's shower time.
Okay. Power of the shit squad shines within you. Hell yeah. I do kind of find it interesting that the order of the characters switches. Because here, it's Chris, Ralsei, Susie. Later on, it's Chris, Susie, Ralsei. We're good. Whew. Oh, God. Ow! They were coming for me. Oh. Whoa there, horsey. Pawmen are scary, but all in there doing is following the king. Us on the board used to have our own boss, those and were peaceful times. But now even the bosses have been reduced to the king's pawn. Fear not, we, unlike the simple pawn men, possess full faculty over our abstractions. I, Mr. Society, am far too intelligent to ever bow down to such a tyrant. Unless he asked me, he's very scary, you see. Cool.
Ho ho ho! Well, step on my boots. If it isn't the name I'm not allowed to say. You boys and girls had better turn back while you can.
Lancer, what is it this time?
Ho ho! I'm simply warning you. Something extremely dangerous is lying ahead. Oh, it's actually really inconvenient. I can't go home at all because I'm so scared.
What is it?
Yo, hey, little guy.
That's what you're afraid of?
Wow, little girl, you aren't scared?
Why would I be? What's it gonna do?
Yeah, well, normally, it crushes people to death, I think.
Yeah, a warning's not gonna do anything. It doesn't listen to us.
That's it, Chris. If we can get its crown off, it should turn back into a little guy. Susie, help us bow to it.
Nah, its crown will come off when I smash this guy to the ground. Yeah, it's a pretty easy fight once you know how to do it.
Susie, stop, you're making it stronger.
Susie just swinging wildly. Just get our TP up real quick. Ow. And there it goes. That was easy. We did it.
Oh, wow, you clowns really are heroes. You saved the next 20 minutes of my life.
Yeah, I am pretty great, huh?
Susie, not to downplay your contributions, but you didn't actually help us at all. You only made everything worse by attacking it. If you had just acted nice in the first place, we could have avoided the entire battle.
Huh? Are you for real? That thing was bloodthirsty. The only thing keeping it at bay was my axe.
Earlier you terrorized those troops.
Those guys were enemies. They're for terrorizing.
Yeah, she's right.
And before that, you ate an innocent person's cake.
cakes are also my enemy.
Susie, whether you like it or not, you're a hero. One with the power to bring peace to the future. Could you please start acting like that? Like one, please?
Yeah. When you lay it out like that, I've been a pretty bad hero, haven't I? All right, Ralsei, you got it. I'll change my ways. From now on, I won't be such a rotten hero anymore. I'll just be one of the bad guys instead.
Really? You're going to be on my team?
Yeah, sounds way easier, honestly.
Susie, you can't just...
Quiet, Toothpaste Boy. Susie is my comrade now.
Yeah, Toothpaste Boy.
We are going to have monogrammed track jackets.
Yeah,
And sleepovers where we tell each other secrets.
yeah? Anyway, see you guys never.
Oh, if you could even last that long.
Our talks are nice.
Chris? Perhaps I shouldn't have been so hard on her. But I was just worried that if Susie is too eager to fight, then... Well, let's just be kind to her, okay, Chris? I'm sure Susie will come around.
Too ready to commit violence that we may end up killing each other? Is that what you're afraid of? Hey, kid, we managed to fix up this little thingamajig for you. Some kind of door. Can take you anywhere you want in the world. As long as that's only one of 2 door locations. Anywho, we'll keep working on it. Anything that can help you out, kid. Oh there, horsey. Mr. Society and the puzzle guy fixed that door. Since it was just the 3 of us, it should work without any issue. Anyhow, hoping it helps you deal with the king. Yeah, that's pretty good. Rabbit. Refreshing boy, a nice and tidy girl. What does it mean by that? Ow. Boop, 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 boop.
Susie, answer!
Well, if it isn't the so-called heroes.
Are you finally ready to see what happens?
We do try to act soft.
Against a team that crushes anybody in their way?
Dark Jack and Lantern.
Violent Axe Susie. Together we are... the...
Dark Ship Squad.
Yeah, so what's your evil plan?
Huh? Dude, we just formed our team. We haven't done anything past our intro yet.
Have a little patience, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. We are looking forward to the rest.
Well, you won't have to look forward for long.
Starting right now, we're going to work ceaselessly
Unstoppably.
to make an evil plan to thrash you clowns
Watch your backs.
and your fronts.
Bye, guys. All right, see y'all later. Fight. I'll probably spare one of them just to get the spare. Because I can just dodge the one. There we go. Oh, there's something up there. Wait! I gotta go back. I gotta go back. I almost forgot. There's a thing I missed. I gotta go back. God, God. Oh, I gotta go back so far. Okay. Perfect. TP farm. Thank you. Thank you. I just kind of blindly charged forward without thinking. Sorry. There was a thing I was going to go back to look at, and I just forgot. Thank you. All right. Onwards. Up here. We're in the brute forces. Got it. See? Brute force. Okay. Now it takes time to actually heal. Sorry if I haven't been so talkative. It's just this is the part of the game that just doesn't have a lot to talk about quite yet. Because, like, yes, there is some stuff to talk about, but Chapter 1 just kind of feels so distant, really. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't really connect to anything. But it does, kind of. Ow. There we go. Alright, back up to the front. Actually, can't I just keep going back this way? Yeah, I'll just go back to Sham's shop. It's fine.
Ugh. Leave me alone. It does, you know, give me an opportunity to farm some TP real quick. There. Okay. Back to Sham's shop. See? Taking me back over here. Really? Okay. I don't know why I keep doing breathe all. I can do blow on by itself.
Don't mind me. I'm on break. Say, help me. I need to go get something for my friend Clover's birthday. Her only interests are sports, cute boys, and trees. Maybe I'll just get her a card.
Stump with some kind of dinner hole in it.
How's the evil scheming coming along?
Oh, that? We, got bored, so we're having a snack.
I see.
Come on! All I ate for breakfast was chalk!
And I didn't eat anything. Sorry, what are you two having exactly?
Just the daily treasure I hid in my stump's orifice.
And that is?
Feast yourselves, my main man.
Chris?
Chris, do you want to, try it?
Try it. There was a honey pot of salsa inside the stump. He ate some salsa. Recovered something. Not HP, just something. Hey, what's in this?
I don't know.
What up here? Oh, hey. We opened the treasure chest. Inside was the ragger. With the ragger and weapons.
I'm just a little ball. I don't want to discuss anything.
Oh, that scarf. I noticed that you simply took it without asking. It's fine. It's my gift to you. Help defeat the king. You folks are really energetic and probably potentially criminals. Ow. Now I shall use one of these dark candies. Two of them, actually. How's it going, guys? Is that a mustache over there?
Woohoo, like this?
Yeah, it's perfect.
How's the scheming coming along, you two?
Hey, don't look! Spoilers, dude!
Well, look who it is. The sweet little bees we love to see.
Hey, watch your language!
No, right, sorry. Susie's trying to teach me to swear more.
Okay. Boop, there we go. Alright. Thanks for doing the puzzle for us, loser.
Hoo hoo hoo! Thank you so much, losers. We were having trouble.
Alright. We, need this, too. See ya. Alright. Boop, What? What about this? No? Okay. Do this. This. Swap. This. Okay, I'm just gonna go look. Because I know it's down here. It's spade, diamond. Spade, diamond. Oh, spade, diamond club? Okay. Wait, what? So I put that in and it didn't work, but now it works? Okay, that's dumb. Dice brace. It's a good piece of equipment. Gonna put it on Chris. Whoa. Break the box for the bracelet. Boost your defense. The king wants to eliminate Lightners, but we don't all agree with that. We all escaped, but the others were arrested. Okay. Uh-huh. We've analyzed the puzzle, stop Lightners, we know the answers.
Oh, you want to get the Of course we'll tell you. The first symbol is a heart. Just think like love, doesn't it?
There. What if I only talk to one of them?
Hey, it's my birthday today. You didn't even say hello. That's fine, actually. Stop and say hi, folks.
Shut up! They don't deserve us.
Hey, calm down, you two. Let's celebrate my birthday.
Yeah, well, get ready. Hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry about this.
Yeah, I don't have voices for Clover. This fight's not super important, so I'm just gonna kind of speed through this. Clover's just a funny, silly character. Talk sports. Talk trees. And what, can you spare? Yep. There we go. See, Clover is such a non-issue. That was so fast. Choco Diamond, all proceeds go to the Rudin Relief Funds. I guess it's only 40. No. I don't have a lot. Oh, I do have a lot of money, actually. First, I must right the wrongs. Well, I'm the Smith Malleus. I can fix anything. Weapons, armor. I can even fix you. Well, what will it be? Huzzah! That cake is seething with energy. You must let me fix it. Ha! Let's feel my technique! Broken cake become a top cake. Truly a tremendous cake. Use its power wisely. See, now we go back to Mr. Mob Amoeba. Is that left or right of here? I think it's the left. Yes. We must journey back for the most important item in this entire game. Never forget, get this as soon as you can. I promise you it's worth it. The top cake is good. Yes. Like, sure. In the immediacy, the top cake feels 160 for the entire team. However, something you'll realize is that we don't have that much health. But it's a single use item, so you might think, oh, well, we'll save it for another playthrough or another like boss later on, right? No. No, you don't. You want to take it back. You don't forget to take it back, because if you do, it's gonna suck. The reason I'm doing this is just because I want more money. Ow. And done. Hello, sir. Margarita, that cake, it's seething with energy. This is my cake, isn't it? Did you repair it? Give cake. Edamame, my old cake, I'm so happy I could spin. My friends, share in my riches. I have many worse cakes I do not want. If there's not carrying a cake, come here, and I'll give you one forever. Top cake for the spin cake. Now I'm going to continue to spin and cry and spin and cry and spin and cry. Because now we have the spin cake. Heals less, but it's still a really good heal. And it gets better every chapter. Never forget to get your spin cake. Rudin has no strong options one way or the other. No strong opinions or options? I didn't read that properly, I think. Not sure. Either way. We just gotta make our way back to the door. What happens if I go back here and... Can I do this again? No, I can't. Okay. There we go. No, I should have gone to the bake sale. There we are. Okay. Honestly, I think that's gonna be it for today. We did get through a lot of chapter 1, probably about like halfway in. Could I go a little bit further? Yeah. But honestly, I want to make sure that I have enough content to get through the next day and not be like cutting it short. We'll see what happens. Either way. I also just feel tired for some reason. Yeah, no. I've been Nova. This has been fun. We'll get on the lore. Don't worry about it. We'll get into it. I'll catch you next time. Now get the fuck out.